911, what is your emergency? Hello, someone has broken into my home, but with new gun regulations in place, my guns have been taken away from me. I have no way to defend myself. Oh no, they're coming upstairs. What do I do? Help, please, send the police. They're in my room. Oh no, don't. The line went dead. What would you have done in this situation? How would you have protected yourself? If you had a gun on the table, would you have used it to defend yourself? Or would you have taken your comfy down pillow and beaten the fluff out of the intruder? Even with a home alarm system, it does not ensure your safety. Someone can come and do damage before the cops even have a chance to respond. It's not the gun that kills, it's the hand behind the gun, the people. Some may say, if you take the gun out of their hands, how many people can they kill? Look at Timothy McVeigh, an ex-Army soldier and security guard. That name may mean nothing to many of you, however, those around in 1995 remember his name vividly in the awful event of the Oklahoma City bombings. This man rented a truck and filled it with ammonium nitrate, which is fertilizer commonly used to grow corn. And with a little ingenuity, he managed to blow up a building, including a daycare full of children. A total of 168 confirmed fatalities and 680 others were injured. They were all not killed by a gun, but a person that used resources that are readily available. Over 700 people hurt, and not one gun was involved. If this had been a gun, would the damage have been as extensive? Meaning it would take a greater period of time for him to carry out the same amount of damage with a gun than with one bomb. If he was walking the site with a gun, a policeman or security guard may have ended it sooner. The guns were not the problem in this case, but the mind behind the chaos, the person. Another was the Boston Marathon bombings, where there was a pressure cooker involved. No guns, but a pressure cooker. Innocent people killed, yet a gun. 3 deaths and 264 injuries. I remember one incident where guns were not involved once more. It happened in 2017 when a terrorist decided to take a rental truck and plow down innocent people in the streets of New York City. 8 people dead and 11 injured. This, in fact, caused a field trip here at Bacon to be canceled. Now, all of them are hitting a little too close to home. All of these senseless killings, all the lives that were impacted, all the families that were destroyed, all of that sorrow, and not one gun was involved. Instead, all of these events have proven to show that it's not the guns that complete these acts of terror, but the minds behind the acts, the people. Regardless of gun control laws, criminals, unstable humans, and terrorists manage to obtain firearms. Always have, always will. To think there's a way to stop this through gun control and or regulations is possibly dangerous, naive, and irresponsible. The gun control rallies or laws are nothing but a mere distraction. There is more to just creating new laws and ending the right to bear arms to ensure the safety of this country. However, these laws will stop firearms, not the people. These massacres occur because of the twisted minds of many people, not because of their weapon of choice. If we abolish the right to bear arms, then in these particular situations, we will have no means to protect ourselves. Why would we want this when we know there is no way to stopping this problem to its entirety? There is no guarantee that these laws will stop people in their ability to create acts of terror through means other than guns. Taking away guns will challenge the ingenuity of the individual willing to carry out the crime and make them think a little harder about what they will do, leading to possibly bigger, more destructive acts. How has these United States gotten to this point of destruction and violence? Why is the right to bear arms even a thing? In many history lessons, we have accomplished about what the American Revolution was and what it did to the history of the United States. However, if we dig a little deeper into the weaponry and technological side of things, the truth comes out that without the right to bear arms, we might not have been known as the United States of America. The reason why the American Revolution began was because of the tyrannistic acts of the king and his taxations over the people of this land. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, when pre-constitutional U.S. was under British rule, had we not had guns, the revolution may not have taken place, as the British had significant weaponry. With the help of guns and the French, we reigned victorious. If it wasn't for the guns in the hands of the American militia fighting against the Brits in the Revolution, we would still be speaking with British accents, we would still be having some tea and crumpets, all under the rule of the king. If we did not have the right to bear arms, the government would have been able to do whatever they wanted to us, because they have weapons and we did not. This would then lead to more dictators, and they would have the upper hand with the weaponry. We would not be the land of the free and the home of the brave like we are today. Yes, guns are dangerous. But how much protection do people truly have if they do not have the means to do so? From the words of Charlie Daniels, if you take them away from the criminals first, I'll gladly give you mine. There needs to be more respect for the laws put in place that govern this great country of ours, such as the right to bear arms. I understand what has happened through history is absolutely heart-wrenching, but before guns there were swords, and before swords there were sticks and stones. Atrocities like school shootings that have happened are awful, unforgivable crimes. Those crimes would have easily been committed with other forms of destruction, such as a bomb, a pressure cooker, and even a truck. As I see it, guns are not the problem. It's the hand behind the gun. Thank you.